Here we go, it's the last month of the year, so we're going to check back into how November went in both Dupage and Cook County. Now, if you pay attention to the news, they're going to tell you the real estate market is crashing, it's crazy, nothing is going well. The thing is, that doesn't apply to everywhere, and that's always exaggerated when you're looking at the news. Now, a lot of this has to do with interest rates. This time last year, we were hovering around 3%. This time, we're close to about 6.5%, which is over double where we were last year. While interest rates are a hot topic, I want you to remember before interest rates changed, what was the main issue in the marketplace? There wasn't enough homes on the market. There wasn't enough inventory for people looking to buy, and it was an extremely hot seller's market. Now, if you weren't aware, last month we finally saw inflation starting to cool, which provided a lot of relief to the market. And because of that, we saw interest rates drop from 7% to 6.5%. Now, why does this matter? Because it's gonna paint a picture of exactly what happened in DuPage and in Cook County last month, and I'm gonna share with you the stats that back it up so that you know exactly what's really going on right here. Let's start off with looking at the average sale price. In Cook County, it went down about $25,000 a month over month. It was about $420 in October, and it went down to about $395 in November. Again, it's pretty typical, it's normal this time of year, but let's look at Dupage. What's surprising is Dupage County, it actually went up about $19,000. In October, we saw average sale price for about $482,000. In November, it was $501. We actually saw it spike up in November in the middle of the winter here in the Chicagoland area. Now let's also piggyback off of that because we also showed months of inventory in both counties went down in November. In Cook County, we saw about 2.7 months in October. It went down to 2.5. In DuPage County, it was about 1.8. It went down to 1.5. Now remember, if we look at months of inventory, an equal buyers and sellers market is at 6 months of inventory. And in both counties, we're under 3. We are still in a seller's market. So remember that. Keep that in mind no matter what's going on in the news. We are still in a seller's market here in the Chicagoland area because of how little homes we still have on the market. Now, when you think about November here in the Chicagoland area, you probably think it's cold, it's dark, it's rainy. It's all of the above, honestly. It's not the best weather over here in November, but we still saw people out in action looking at homes. Sure, it wasn't as much as this time last year, but we still had a relatively high amount of people look at homes. Now, if we look at Cook County, we had 5 showings per every single house on the market. This time last year, we had 8. What about DuPage County? Well, in DuPage, we had 7 showings per every single house on the market. This time last year, we had about 10. So clearly, we're still not in the white hot seller's market that we were last year, but we are still in a seller's market. There are still people active and looking to find homes, and they're just struggling to find the right home along with the interest rates that we're seeing right now. Now, if you're wondering where interest rates are going to go, I wish I can tell you. I wish I had a crystal ball and I can tell you exactly what the future holds, but I can't. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be upfront with you. I don't know where interest rates are going to go. What I do know is more times than not, whenever there is a recession, interest rates typically tend to decrease. Not only that, but when we finally started to see inflation start to go down, interest rates went down by 0.5 percentage point. So if we continue to see that kind of trend, I can't imagine interest rates continuing to go up. So if you want to stay informed and you want to cut out all that fake news so that you know what's going on right here in the Chicagoland area, make sure to follow so that you can stay informed, you can stay ahead of the curve, and you know what's going on in your backyard.